Ra was the primary name of the sun god of the ancient Egypt. He was often considered to be the king of the gods and the patron of the pharaoh, also known as the central gods of the Egyptian pantheon. He was also described as the creator of everything. Ra was so powerful and popular, his worship was so enduring, that some modern critics have argued that the Egyptian religion was a form of veiled monotheism with Ra as one of the gods.
Over time, people lost respect for Ra and no longer wanted to obey his laws, so Ra decided that they should be punished, and he sent his eye to teach them a lesson. The most usual form of Ra was the body of a man and the head of a hawk, and a solar disk on top with a coiled serpent around the disk.
Here's a clip from the movie Stargate titled There Is Only One Ra.
Yawai Waradku.
Yawa Semikunas, Ramata, Rashay, Darari. Taska Pay Sibon, Yanyat, Dawayat.
Yuriakirsa.
Trakat, Kadat, Sachiwit Sive. Dan Sibate, Yani Ratapani. Yawa Taya, Haparis, Kisi. Hebnei, Yahabni, Mate, Hari Ratsu.
Yuna Ranakaya.
Sinifu Harakyanya, Nanach, Yarakwamini. Nedachaya, Nobaya, Ramat, Miyasa, Takhafet, Miyatat, Samiyaya,
Yirunegest.
Tahandro, Soini, Miyuyu, Ejava, Ruv, Finch.
The Egyptians also built solar temples in honor of Ra. But unlike the standard Egyptian temples, these temples were open to the sunlight but did not feature a statue of the god. It was because it was represented by the sunlight itself. Even though Ra was an ancient god, he was not considered to be the oldest of gods. The first references to Ra date from the 2nd dynasty. By the 5th dynasty, he was a powerful god who was closely associated with the pharaoh. He was already seen as the archetype of Horus. Therefore, these two gods became linked. They were referred to as Ra-Harakhtu,
meaning Ra, horse of the horizon. Ra also came associated with Atum, the creator god of the Aeneid in Heliopolis, and was also known as Atum Ra. During the 5th dynasty, the pharaoh was referred to the son of Ra. His name was incorporated into the throne name of every king from that point onwards, and many old kingdom pharaohs built sun temples to worship Ra.
Atum took the divine power of his eye and sent it to light their way home. saw the return of his children. When the first eye returned, she was in fury at the one who had taken her place and tried to destroy it. But Atum placed her on his brow as his royal protector. In his heart, Atum created the first dry land, the mound, and with his children, Shu and Tefnut, brought it into being. From the mound, Atum spoke the name of his soul bird, Bennu, the phoenix. Bennu landed on the first dry land and laid his egg. Which was the lotus bud of the dawn of creation. From the heart of the lotus were born the many forms of the sun god, the divine light. Joined with the light of his creation, and Ra came into being. The light of Ra dispelled the darkness of the moon. On the mound, Shu and Tefnut gave rise to Geb, the earth, and Nut, the starry night sky. Nut swallowed Ra, who came between her and the embrace of her brother Earth. Together Geb and Nut conceived 5 children, but they could not be born till Shu, the air, raised his daughter the night sky from the earth so that the star children could break free. The star children were Osiris, god of the corn and of renewal, and his sisters Isis and Nephthys, and their jealous brother Set.